Alrighty, so what is going on, everybody? How is everyone doing today? I am DareDevil 19 and welcome to Storytime with DareDevil 19. This was a little video segment I did on my other channel, and I decided to continue it on this channel here. Because who doesn't like to hear good, wacky, crazy, funny stories? I know I do. It's fun hearing stories of things people went through. And I have so many types of stories. I've lived a wacky life, crazy life, a lot of funny things, a lot of unbelievable things, a lot of crazy things. Yeah, and I'm going to give you a... I was a wild kid when I was younger. When I was younger, I was good. Then I hit a phase where I was really bad, and I just didn't listen to my mom. I just did whatever I wanted. I was a bad kid. And then when I got older, my later teens and 20s, I got into problems, bad things. So there's plenty of stories to tell here. This one this is a funny story. It's an odd story, but it's funny. And it's like, what? But my old job, right? My old job, I worked there for like 10, 11 years, but we used to have a lot of people come in and out of that place. Sometimes just be people fresh out of jail. It used to be just some wacky people worked there. Really wacky people. We had drug addicts work there before. It was a crazy place to work. They really didn't pay well, but our boss was really cool. He was probably the coolest boss you would ever have working somewhere, you know, so that's why a lot of people like to work there, including myself. So he was kind of like a bigger brother to me. I've known him for so long, and I still talk to him to this day, even though we don't work together anymore, because the place we used to work at closed down. There was this one guy who worked there, and he was really bad into drugs, really bad into it. He got, so I guess he's done so much, it made him permanently paranoid. He always thought people were out to get him. He thought people were always out to get him and out to kill him and this and that, and it's like, dude, relax, nobody's out to get you. He was thinking that with the people he worked with. He never thought, I don't think he ever thought anything like that about me. I don't think he thought I was out to get him, but I knew there was a couple people at my job he thought that were out to get him, and one of them was this guy named Kelvin. He was a really cool dude. He was a father. He wasn't like a hot-headed person or talk really crazy behind your back. He was a real cool, like, humble dude. And the story I'm gonna tell is the wildest, most odd, unbelievable way for somebody to call out of work, so they say they're not coming into work. This is the most outrageous thing I've ever heard of an excuse for someone not to come into work. So this guy Kelvin, as I was just talking about before, he was a really cool dude. He was probably one of the people I worked with there that I liked working with the most. He was a cool dude. So this other guy, I forgot his name. What the hell was his name? The one that got really bad into drugs and was permanently paranoid. I can't remember his name, but he called into work one day, and when our boss told us his excuse, there was probably so many different reactions people had. A mix of reactions, because it's such a weird thing to say calling into work. I've never heard an excuse crazier than this. So he called into work, and he said the reason why he's not coming into work today is because he thinks Kelvin is going to put bombs in his shoes and blow up his feet. He thinks he's going to put... Let me say that again. He's not coming into work because he thinks Kelvin is going to put bombs, little bombs, in his shoes and explode his feet, blow them up. Like, what? I mean, we all were confused, but all thought it was funny at the same time. But it was just like, my boss let him stay home. But it's like, what? What kind of an excuse is that for you to not come into work? Oh, I'm not coming into work because my coworker, I think, is going to put bombs in my shoes and blow my feet up so I don't feel safe coming into work. Oh my God. I've never heard an excuse more unbelievable, wacky, strange, and odd like that of someone calling out to work so they don't come into work. And the crazy thing is, it wasn't just an excuse so he couldn't come to work. This dude was dead serious. He really thought this dude who Kelvin had no problems with him at all. Kelvin was cool with him. He thought he was trying to blow his feet up. I don't know how someone gets that bad into doing drugs that they get that paranoid. That is insane thinking right there. Like, what? But after the dude got fired after that, once he did, my locker and Kelvin's lockers were next to each other, so I drew a picture. I drew a picture of a shoe with bombs in it, and I stuck it on his locker. So yeah, that is a that is a story that's just, it's a weird one. It's weird, and I want to know what is the most outrageous, wacky, crazy, wild excuse you've heard for someone not coming into work that they called in for, like what this guy did. Let me know in the comments below if you have a story that could beat that. People told me other stories, and nothing really tops that. I never heard of an excuse for someone not coming into work that beats that someone's going to put bombs in my shoes and blow my feet up. So I don't know if anyone out there has a better excuse for someone calling into work. But if you have any or just one that's odd to you, feel free to comment it in the comments below. Like Tyler, who's also part of this channel. He told me, someone that we work with at our current job, I think he quit or got fired or something. He said he called into work once, not Tyler, someone who used to work there with us. He called into work and said he has enough gas to get to work, but not enough gas to get home. Which Tyler thought that upped my story, but I'm like, no way. That doesn't up the shoe bombing story. So if you have any good funny stories, let me know in the comments below. But that is episode 2, because I did do episode 1 on my other channel. If you want to check it out, you can head over to my other channel and check it out. I am DareDevil 19, so if you want to check out my story time with DareDevil 19 on my other channel with my first story, that story is when I went to prison-ish jail. I was only in there for like 10 days or something like that, but it was a funny story. I'll look for the video and I will put the link in the description below in case anybody wants to check out that story. I'm going to make another story as well. I'm going to continue making these videos. I'm sure Tyler has stories he wants to tell. I was talking to him today about making these types of videos, so I'm sure he has stories. And our buddy Isaac, we're trying to get him to get on our channel so we have a third person on the channel, which I think starting tomorrow, Isaac is going to start making videos with us, because we have some videos planned for this weekend, so we have a lot of awesome videos coming to you guys. We're testing out what type of videos got the most views on the channel so far, and so far it seems like anime reviews, maybe movie reviews, the slow motion stuff, challenge stuff. We're going to add trick shots in it as well, just random trick shots, not like trick shots with basketballs. I mean, we could do something like that too, but like if we have a ping pong ball and a cup at the bottom of the stairs, we're going to bounce the ping pong ball down the stairs and see who can land it in the cup or something like something like that with trick shots. And story time videos, we're going to see how these do as well. Like I said, this channel, we want to try to do tons of stuff on it, just fun stuff, and we really want to get serious with this channel. So please like, share the video, help us get out there and more known with the channel. We would greatly appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Anyway, that is my story time with DareDevil 19 episode 2 video. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see all of you in the next video! Oh, hello. I thought I turned the camera off.